Hey, how's it going? I think somebody asked me to make this video. This video is pretty much a gear that you can practice Colosseum with 20 mil gear, but you will see that how's it called? The Noxus is pretty much everything. So, if you die, here it says the gravestone 0. So basically when you die, you don't lose anything, right? You can go back in again. So, you know, this will help you when you want to practice Colosseum and you're worried about your death fee. A little bit of the explanation of this gear, let me give it to you. Dragon Bone Necklace is the best in slot prayer necklace, I think, in game. Not only that, it has the same stats as a Fury without strength, but we don't care about that. Barrow's gloves for obvious reasons. Sunlight crossbow because this thing can hit on 3 ticks on rapid, and when we get myopia too, we switch it to long range and it'll be 4 ticks. So it'll be pretty much like a whip. And the rest you can bring maybe, I don't know, dude, like 9 brews and the rest restores. It really doesn't matter. Autocast Blood Barrage. And I bring air runes because also you can, cast Shadow Barrage when you brew if you're a 99 mage. And well, what I'm gonna do is drop this. Okay. Always auto-cast Blood Barrage on the Berserker. This also hits the others, which is really good. We put our Noxious, it's always 2 hits. And then I'm gonna put this. Is that? And I swear, this gear is probably, 20 mil worth. But I think you can get around 45 or 50-minute kill, which is 4 to 6 mil an hour with no dead fee. And you can practice all you want, right? And it's really, really good. Okay, we even skipped wave 1, which is very rare for this. Oh no, we didn't. I thought we did. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna use Blasphemy because, why not? Free. I put Piety because sometimes I get hit by something else. And no matter if you put Augury, you're not gonna one-hit the Berserker. The only way to one-hit the Berserker, if you don't know it, it will be with an Eldritch or a Tumican with certain parts, like when people are speedrunning this. I think I should have brought a Unholy Book, but that's fine. And I don't need to lay this on the ground because, yeah, I forgot the Unholy Book. So you can bring one of those prayer books from Horror from the Deep. Probably a ranger one, and it's like 5 prayer plus. Okay. Oh, that was totally a fluke, by the way. Uh, okay, range. We exit here. Protect from magic. We just lure this guy. Dude, they added some like TV shows on an app that I watch, and it's all like, you know, conspiracies about aliens and holy cow, dude. It's just that they make all these imaginary tiles that they don't even exist. It's like the people folding a dollar in front of you and say, "Oh, look at this." You know, I see 2 towers falling. What does that mean, right? My god, my dad used to do that, man. Feel sorry for those people. And the fun thing is that when you try to debunk those people, which is very easy, takes like probably 5 seconds. You ask them, okay, if this is a conspiracy and it's such a secret, how were you able to debunk this, or why will they leave evidence in plain sight if they're genius masterminds? And they'll be like, um, um, because they're making fun of us, or something like that. It's really funny. It's really funny. Swear to God, since when, you know, these so-called documentaries, they like tie aliens to other stuff, like, you know, history was like ancient aliens, now it's like aliens on government, and then it's like aliens on everything, right? I think it's the best explanation, right? I mean, for not, I'm trolling here, but you know, it's like the best explanation for people that cannot explain their environment. Oh yeah, definitely aliens, right? You know, obviously, you know, there's things that you cannot explain, but if you just jump to a conclusion, it's just like, right? Okay. Um, Okay. I'm gonna choose volatility. I don't like it, but I'm hunting pyre foxes on the hardcore because I need to add some meat to the moths that I caught, so I can use them for prayer and restore in on Desert Treasure. Dude, I was gonna do Desert Treasure 1, but no, dude, I slept most of the day. Okay. We're very, very close to get to a Minotaur, so that makes me happy. I just don't like volatility. There we go. Now you see that I switch it to long range. You're seeing that. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles. And this is 8 because of long range. We're good to go. I want to look on the wiki. The mixed base hide. I was reading the wiki and I got hit by the volatility. That's fine. Okay. Sticks can be a hassle, but we'll give it our best. So far we're 14 minutes in. One. Okay, that is a very, very good spawn. I think the major can be safe spotted. I have 6 tiles. Let me see how much is that. Okay, so hopefully it can be safe spotted. If not, I'm gonna sacrifice some brews, which is fine. You know, don't be afraid of using your brews when you have to. So if I stand here, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it cannot be done, but that's okay. You know why? I'm just gonna lure this guy. I'm gonna create this. This is called a wall, right? And by doing that, those 2 monsters don't get behind it, right? It's really, really cool, in my opinion, right? My opinion. Box. Okay, I have 33 meats. Don't worry about me talking to myself. I'm looking at my hardcore bank. I think I need like around 100 foxes meat. So is it foxes or is it fox? Right? It's like fish and fish. But yeah, dude. Okay, this is gonna suck because I might get hit a 40, but look at all our brews, man. You know, this is kind of a dangerous wave. So there we go. And range. And look, I tanked the range hit. I'm gonna can protect from magic, and then boom, boom, boom. There we go. I'm gonna use my Noxus because, you know, why not? Noxus is cool. But yeah, I want to do Desert Treasure one on my hardcore with those sunlight and moonlight mods for prayer and restores. And yeah, because I cannot afford to make restores because I don't have the herb level. You know what I mean? Tomorrow I might camp my hardcore on Nightmare. I mean, not a Nightmare Zone, on what's it called? The crap. I forgot the Soul Wars. Yeah, Soul Wars. I need a rune full helm so I can get my Dragon Defender. Yeah. There we go. So we started the Minotaur 21 minutes in. We're doing pretty good, man. Hopefully I don't have to delete this video. Okay, so I don't like this because this is kind of like a crap situation. Reason for that is because the Minotaur can stand behind them, and I don't like that. Yeah, I'm kind of picky on these waves, right? So here's something. I like doing this. I call it cheating, but it's not cheating. So you stand on the middle. If you have true tile indicator, as soon as the true tile is out, you go back in and the major doesn't move. Why is that useful? You might ask. Well, because we can do this. We will lure the major now that we know it's mage. And we'll create our beautiful wall that, you know, Soul is going to pay for it. You know, I should run for US president, right? I build a wall in like 5 seconds. There you go. There you go. So now with this wall, I can kill the major on the back, then kill the manticore in front, then kill the ranger, and this is all done, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's easy as that. But yeah. Man, I'm so tired. I swear to God, I slept probably like 16 hours today. I'm still tired. That's why I always tell my mom that I don't like sleeping. Because the more I sleep, the more I get tired. I like sleeping like 4 hours and then 2 hours and then feel great. But when I sleep a lot, dude, everything goes like weird. Like the day doesn't feel right. Sorry, I'm just talking crap. I just want to keep you guys entertained while watching this, right? Oh man, I went out with a girl and basically, we had a good time, but this was like probably, I don't know, in October, September. Her cat had like leukemia, right? And dude, she got really sick. So she asked me, "Hey, can I borrow 20 bucks?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, it's 20 bucks." Because when you get sick here in my country, your day sick, they pay you 60% of your salary or your daily what you were gonna make, right? And since she lives on a tight budget, she was like, "Oh, can you lend me, 20 bucks?" I think it was 20 or something. And I just like went out with her once and I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And her cat was signed and everything, so she was paying like high amounts of bills. And I swear to God, she's showed me picture of the cats in the operation rooms and everything. But man, she was like, "I'm gonna pay you back." She asked me for like the account number, never pay me back. Today I was like, "Hey, Merry Christmas," and she was like, "Oh, I don't like when people say Merry Christmas to me. My cat just died." I was like, "It died on the beginning of December, right? I know that everybody processes death in a different way, but how." She was like, "Yeah, but I don't respond messages because I'm sad and there's nothing you can do." I was like, "Yeah, I was just wanting to know how were you doing and coping with the situation." And she said, "I'm coping bad. You tell by my response." I'm like, "Wow, chill, girl. Like, seriously." I was like, I lost my dog, and yeah, that hurt a lot back in the day. But I mean, I have a cat, and I know she's old, and if something happens to her, well, it's a real shame. Even when my neighbor's cat died, I was really sad. But death is part of life, right? But then again, she told me she has a lot of mental issues, that maybe that she's being rude, she doesn't know. I was like, "You know what? That's fine. Do whatever you want, message me if you want." I mean, I'm not gonna beg her to talk to me. I was like, if those 20 bucks were actually for you to survive because your cat was dying or you lied, that's up to you. Only your conscience thought will haunt you if you scam me or not, but I feel sorry that your cat died in a very awful way, blah blah blah. And dude, like, seriously, such a weird chick, I swear to God, man. She told me she had some mental problems, but I was like, I mean, why don't go to a psychiatrist? Because she spends a lot of money on like concerts and stuff. I was like, you realize that all the money you spend on concerts, you could actually go and get some mental help and medications. And she was like, "Yeah, I know, it's just that I miss my, I don't know what the medication name was." And I was like, "Yeah, it's fine that you miss it, but you should do something about it. Not just say, 'Oh, I wish I had that medication.' You should try to get it." But yeah, I mean, she was definitely weird. I was like, "Man, maybe she's not gonna pay me back the 20 bucks or whatever." But at least I can say that, when her cat was in need and it was dying, at least I helped the little cat. And I feel sorry that the cat died. But yeah, man, like, it's so weird. I swear to God, I just don't know why. Like, she even went out with me. And it makes me think, if she does that to a lot of people, I'm like, wow, if she scams like people for a living, like for such ridiculous amount, like 20 bucks, because 20 bucks is nothing. I will feel really bad for her because eventually that's gonna start working, right? As soon as she will get older and she doesn't take care of herself, she smokes, she drinks, so she's not, all those mental problems. And I was like, yeah. Well, yeah, I was like, if she scams for a living, I feel sorry because that never ends well. The scammer always gets a scam at the end. So yeah, just a funny story what I was dealing with this wave. Hopefully it makes you guys like chuckle, or if you had a similar situation, let me know, man. Okay, Doom. Okay. It's a really good spawn. Really good spawn. No off-tick, no nothing. I go here. Hang on, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, so basically with this thingy, I'm gonna kill the Minotaur. Then I'm gonna go to your pillar, and the Manticore is gonna slide because I don't know the light. We deal with this, we move to 9, which is easy. 10 can be complex, 11 can be complex, and then just the boss. But yeah, man, those like dating apps or websites, I swear to God, dude, like, I don't know if it happens to you guys, but it's hard to meet people these days. It's very hard. Like, for example, you might want to go to a bar, but I don't drink because my stomach cannot even take it. So, and I don't even find that like good. So, I mean, where else will you meet people, right? And yeah, it's just weird, man, because the supermarket or where, like, but at least on those two sites, I met like probably 3 girls that I think that they're worth the time, at least for something else or friends, at least, you know, to meet new people. This is why I like streaming and everything. You meet a lot of new people and from different parts of the world, but you know, you always need something like IRL, right? But yeah, man. Yeah. I just find it really, really, really interesting. You guys probably didn't hear this story. When I was using this app, and dude, you know, I got a match with a very like good-looking girl, but you know, I'm 30, 33, yeah, 33. This girl was 20 something, so I was like, yeah, you know, why is she matching me, right? I'm 10 years older than her. I don't think that's gonna work, right? So yeah, she gives me her number, which is a very bad sign. I think that no girl will give you her number right away unless you're smoking hot, which I'm not. And you know, she's like, hey, how are you? I'm like, good, you know? And she was like, yeah, good. And she was like, oh, what do you do for a living? I was like, well, I'm a cybersecurity analyst, you know, I do this, I do that, blah blah blah. And I was like, what do you do? And she was like, well, I don't work, I'm studying to become a nurse. I'm like, oh, nice. And she was like, yeah, you know, it's just that I really like nursing. Well, not nursing. I'd really like to become a nurse, blah, blah. I like what I study. I like what I do. I was like, yeah, I like what I do too, you know? I like security incidents. I like learning from them. I like new technologies, you know, all the good stuff. And she was like, do you find me physically attractive? I was like, Yeah, I do. And she was like, really? I was like, yep. And I was like, oh, okay, because I find you physically attractive as well. I was like, nice. But the thing is that probably she lives like 20 miles away from me. I don't have a car because I don't need to. I lived in a city that has everything close. Like I can go walking distance to every place that I want, banks and everything. And you pay a lot of taxes in my country for a car. So I decided not to get a car, right? Save my money. And she was like, well, I live far away from you. I was like, yeah, I can tell. And she was like, yeah, but we could see each other because I go to this university on weekends. I was like, oh yeah, I mean, I could see you. And she was like, can I ask you something? I was like, yeah, sure. And she was like, well, if we start dating, you will have to give me access to all your social media and emails. I was like, why? And she was like, because I want to know if you're cheating on me. I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, I would like to have access to all your emails and everything because I don't know if you're dating somebody else. I was like, do you think part of our relationship is trust on your significant other? And she's like, yeah, but it's just that every boyfriend that I had, he lets me check on his phone. I was like, your theory is so bad. Like, I could give you a fake phone because I have three, one from work, one personal, and the spare one that I recently switched from. And I could create fake accounts, fake social media, fake emails, and you will have access to nothing. I can buy a line for $1 and, add like $2 in prepaid, and your theory just falls apart. And she was like, see, you're a deceiving person. Why would you think that? I was like, okay, let me put it this way. You're gonna become a nurse, right? I was like, let me ask you something. If I tell you to reutilize a needle, would you listen to me? And she was like, no, that's not a good practice. I was like, yeah, giving you my password and my email is not a good practice either. Giving you access to something that I belong, that is personal data, that's not good practice. You want me to send you an FBI article? Dude, the girl went ballistic telling me, I cannot believe you're gonna bring some BS cybersecurity on me. I was like, well, to me it's not BS because it's actually real. Right? Right? And she was like, no, 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 you don't understand. I think that you're a big cheater. That's why you don't want me to look at your context and everything. I was like, I'm not a big cheater. I just like my privacy. And I thought that if you respect somebody, you respect their privacy. I was like, I don't even let my mom, I mean, not even my mom ask me for my passwords and everything. And she was like, yeah, I just don't want you to talk to other girls. I was like, what do you mean other girls? I was like, can I not talk to anybody? I was like, if she's a chick, no. I was like, okay, so I cannot even talk to my family. And she was like, no, you can talk to your family. It's just that your attention need to be 100% mine. I was like, don't you think that's kind of like something pathological that you just need so much attention from men? Like, are you like confident enough? My god, dude, that conversation just turned out to be really ugly. You can tell. She just told me, you know what, forget it, I'm not gonna date you. I don't think you deserve me. I was like, no, girl, I told her, you are so really good looking. You have a great body, but you don't deserve to hide my password, sorry. I was like, I would never give that to you. I was like, not even my mom asked me for my online banking information. And she has all the right because she has access to absolutely everything I own. And she was like, yeah, but what are you hiding? I was like, it's not hiding. Privacy is part of being a human being, right? I was like, if you think that I don't deserve privacy because I'm going out with you, fine. But I was like, I value my privacy and I'm not going to sacrifice it for a good looking girl. I was like, I'd rather be with a more average looking girl being like completely vain than being with somebody that good looking as you that is gonna pretty much it's like installing a spyware. My god, dude, she was like, yeah, see, all men are the same, they're cheating on everybody. I was like, no, I'm not. I was like, and I just told you a reason why I'm in this app is because I don't know any other girls besides the one I used to work with, and they're either all married or not interested. So that's why I opened this thing. She was like, yeah, but how can I know that if I don't have access to your stuff? I was like, yeah, no thanks. I hope you keep looking for that, dude. And the fun thing is that on this app, I keep finding her. because I unmatch her. And dude, every single day I see her like trying to match me back. I'm like, nope, nope. So funny. It's really, really funny. But yeah, man, it's a very interesting thing because what else? I met another chick that wanted to meet like my mom on the first date, and I was like, yeah, no thanks. Like, why you want to meet my family so quick? And she was like, well, you know, it's just that I want to get you know better, blah blah. I was like, yeah, let's take it by steps, right? And another one, she was a single mom, but like 10 years older than me. I know. And she was like, well, my son is like, I don't know, 11, so or 12 or something, so 6 years more and we'll be dating like crazy. I was like, why can't we date now? And she was like, well, because he's not an adult yet. I'm like, yeah, but I mean, it's not like I'm gonna become his stepdad, right? And she was like, no, 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 I don't want that. I'm happy with just raising him by myself, but I want him to get out of the house and then we can date, you know, more frequent and everything. I was like, um, yeah. I have a lot of funny stories like that, dude. I'm not trying to lure you to my Twitch channel, but I always have something funny that's happened to me. Like when I got robbed and the guy that robbed me was pretty much saying, dude, I'm very sorry. I'm like, dude, don't be sorry. Just take my stuff, right? I was like, yeah, I just don't want you to think that I'm a bad person. And I was like, dude, fine. You're a good person. Take my stuff. It's like, no, 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 dude, seriously, I'm not a bad person. I'm a good parent. I'm like, dude, I swear to God, my house is like 2 blocks away from here. Like, I need to get to my home. I'm really tired. You just took my stuff. And it's like, yeah, dude, but I want you to understand. He had a revolver in his hand. I was like, he's gonna shoot me. I was like, I need you to understand that I'm doing this for my daughter, man. I never rob anybody. I was like, dude, it's fine. You have my stuff. Go sell it. Do whatever you want. Like, seriously, I have nothing left to give you. Like, it's fine. You're good to go. I forgive you. Go on. And he was like, thanks, man. Thanks. And I was like, wow. It's the first time that somebody apologized for robbing me. Right? It was really funny. That's all I can say. You know, it wasn't funny. It was very scary at the time. But when I told that to people, I'm like, dude, a thief, robber, whatever, apologized to me for robbing me. Like, can you imagine? He had like a minute of of like it's saying, "Oh my God, I'm not taking the right path. I'm doing something bad. I need to tell him that I'm sorry." But yet I'm still robbing him, right? My God, dude. All right. Okay. I don't like volatility 3. Um, but it is what it is. I have to take it. Okay. Okay, I don't think I have enough DPS for this, but there we go. Okay. Why did I do that? It will be like, oh my God, you're such a, you know, an R word, right? Why do you do that? Well, it's simple. I activated this manticore, and if you don't like alternating this, if you don't like alternating all of this with the ranger because it's a lot, we'll run to your side and we'll just have to protect from range. alternate the manticore and divide them. It's just that I don't want this to be mage, but yeah, there we go. Hopefully they give me frailty, dude. I don't like volatility because of this. That looks like re-entry one. That or solar flare, it's fine. I don't know what imbos you guys like, but always take myopia and blasphemy. That's free wave 6. And after that you can take, I don't know, frailty 2 if you don't like frailty 3. That's wave 8. Doom 2, that's wave 10. And solar flare 2, that's wave 12. I don't know, up to you. Right? There you go. Yeah, man, those I mean, those dating apps, I'm not gonna lie, I met some interesting people, but you gotta be very careful because some people are there with some bad purposes. I mean, I remember that back in 2017, I was like listening to your average stories about scary Tinder dates and Bumble dates or whatever. And I was like, oh, I never will use that. But honestly, dude, when you're like working remotely and all your coworkers are from other countries, and you don't go out as much because, you know, schedule or because you enjoy your activities, it's very hard to meet people. I'm not gonna lie, it's very hard to meet people. Okay, I'm gonna show you that you don't have to like same tick this. We can pretty much de-stack at this point. I don't do this with good gear, but with bad gear and volatility, I think this will be more helpful to you to learn. So bear with me, okay? But yeah, man, if you guys ever use those apps, let me know. Let me know because, you know, I found like so many interesting chicks, like a lot of them selling porn. Like a girl was like, man, you know, you want to buy some porn? I was like, it's free. And she was like, yeah, but this is customized porn. I was like, yeah, sure, but no thanks. And she was like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, I'm sure, positive. But she was very, man, I mean, I met like so many people, like so many people there. People that just instantly disappear. Okay, I have 78 pieces of meat. I need probably 40 more. I think I can use piety here. I have a lot of resources. I haven't using a lot of offensive prayers, but... And you see that I didn't bring a ring. I don't know if I bring a brimstone or something can help you out a little bit more. But since I'm not using the spec of the Noxious because I don't have Manti Mayhem 2 or anything, or bees, yeah. I think somebody on Twitch told me, can you do a video with that of a gear that doesn't have death fee and it's good? And trust me, man. I mean, if you have this gear at least 20 mil that you can invest here and you can make 4 to 6 mil an hour consistently by one kill, and let's say you get a Rallos, that's an instant upgrade, dude. That's why I love this place. Obviously, if you're just practicing to get your quiver, this also works because all you have to put is the runes, which is nothing, and bursts and restores, which is nothing if you get a good drop or you just get decent drops. Okay. Let's start with magic. I'm gonna take frailty. Okay. 6. I go here. Good spawn, but it's not my favorite. The reason why this is not my favorite. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna cheat a little bit here by doing this. Why did I do that? To activate this. And by doing that wall, you see that the Minotaur slide. Beautiful, man. It's just beautiful, right? Can you imagine in this video we get a Rallos? How cool would that be? I'm gonna use my Noxious, man. Because then I have to hit the Minotaur because of the 2 tiles of volatility 3, which is the same as volatility 2. My max is 46. Not bad for this gear. I think if you bring a Fury, it could go out to 48 or something. Okay. I guess you could reduce a little bit of minutes if you use more offensive prayers. So, in my opinion, you could use offensive prayers starting maybe 8 or 9. You'll be fine. Okay. Noxious. 2 tiles away. And there we go. So we're gonna make it to a boss. Let me know if somebody actually watches this, if you want me to make a video explaining you the boss, because I just did that in Spanish. So I just want to make sure if somebody wants to see it in English and explains how I move on it. My kill of the boss is pretty average. It's probably 2 minutes when I cannot hit and 1:40 when I can. So it's, you know, just let me know. I'm guessing with this will be 5 minutes. 5 or 6 minutes. I'm guessing, right? I'm not sure. Okay. Okay. I like arranging my inventory like this. Arrange it the way you want. So I'm gonna use frailty because of the mistakes. But piety, remember if you're new, he's gonna give you some dialogue that disables your prayer. So just put piety again.
Let's start by testing your foot.
I hit him here. And then I go to the right side. Why? Because I don't want him to run out of space or anything. Okay, that's shield 2, 2 tiles back. That is a spear 1 tile back. Look at how beautiful this Noxus is. Beautiful. Look at how hard it's hitting him.
Not bad. Let's try something else.
I don't think I've seen a single 0 here. So it's 3, 3, 3. And it sticks, right? And by the way, when he says you can win, you have to do 3, 3, 4. Just in case. Three.
Impressive. Let's see how you handle this.
Okay. We stay here. We don't move. We don't care. See? I'm using the right side. No issues here. And if he throws me a yellow stuff in the middle, then I just use these 2 tiles.
I'll switch your hands up.
Okay, my hands. I grab my gloves. Tick perfect. And I hit him and max it. This guy is even begging me to kill him. Okay. Okay. See, I'm using the corner. Same thing. And I move away from the laser. Better if you take a floor attack than a laser.
I'll cut your feet off.
Okay, my feet. Those are my beautiful and expensive boots, which is climbing. Sadly, they mess up my spot, but that's fine, dude. That's fine. Man, I wish I had access to this Noxus on the hardcore. It's so good. 3, 3, 3. Okay, he's gonna say you can't win. There you go. I can turn this off. There we go. Yes. Great. Or, see? That one, the last one is delayed. So that's fine. Doesn't really matter. Alright, we wait a little bit while the laser is gone. And all this is control of the floor. All of this is control of the floor. You can do this with any weapon that it has slash. 3, 3, 4. There you go.
Rallos guides my hand.
Okay, he said Rallos guides my hand. The next one is Let's End This, where he goes crazy with lasers. So, you just have to be careful. Okay, so we go 1 tile back. Okay.
Let's end this.
Sadly, he touched me, but fine.
I'll break your back.
There we go. Just watch the floor and watch the lasers. There we go. Is that
champion?
57 minutes to an hour with a gear that you don't spend anything? Yeah. And yep, you see, that fate none. And yeah, that's pretty much the video. Let me know if you guys want it with another gear or something. And I guess see ya. Bye-bye.